Hi everybody and welcome to Express Golf. I'm Tom Denby. Now today I'm going to review TaylorMade's M5 driver. So we're going to have a little look at the technology behind it, a little bit more of an understanding of what tech is involved in it. Also get some numbers on Trackman just to see the results that we get back from that, and also give you my honest feedback from it.
Knowing the fact that it's injected and it's at the limit, and it's as fast as you're going to get, I think that's you don't really have to do a lot of testing, and going in to a store or a shop, whatever it is, that the 30 drivers that are there from TaylorMade are going to be far superior in speed and consistency than all the other products. And so it's kind of a no-brainer to go there and obviously get a new M5 or M6 and know that this is going to be a hot driver, but it's going to be legal, but it's going to be hot. And as I said, don't be afraid to go a little bit more loft. It will help.
So what does TaylorMade say about this driver? What technology is involved in it? So we've got their twist face technology that's been in their drivers for a little while now. We've got speed injected head, we've got an inverse T-track, and we've got Hammerhead 2.0. So the speed injected, so every head is individually speed tested and injected with tuning resin to optimize COR across the entire face. Twist face, revolutionary face curvature for a corrective face angle and off-center hit. Old school roll and bulge. We've then got inverse T-track. The new, more efficient inverse T-track enables two 10-gram weights to be moved around the head. Now, I do quite like that technology involved in drivers because it does have an effect to an extent. If you're somebody who's massively coming across the golf ball and slicing it, is not going to help that much. Lessons are going to help more for that. But if you're looking to tweak things in terms of low ball flight, high ball flight, things like that, it does help. So it's definitely worth having a look at, that's for sure. And then we've got Hammerhead 2.0, which is the more flexible hammerhead slot, which works in conjunction with speed injection twist face to produce larger sweet spot and preserve ball speed on off-center hit. So one of the things that drivers are massively going for these days, because of the restrictions they've got, is just how much power they can create on off-center hits, which is great for the amateur golfer. So for the tour player, it's irrelevant, they hit the center of the golf club most of the time, but for an amateur golfer, this really does help, and the type of technology that's involved in drivers, especially the TaylorMade one, it does actually help. So let's have a hit and see where we get from it. So first impressions in terms of how it looks behind the ball. I'm going to use the word classic because it is a classic shape. There's no kind of funky design to it in terms of the shape that they've put into that, which I like. It looks a bit different in terms of the crown and the sole that we've got on top of here, and the graphite crown, and the colours they put into it. But in today's world, there isn't really anything that's too far out there, really. We've had the white driver, we've got yellow, we've got orange. There's all sorts happening at the moment. So I do quite like the way it looks behind the golf ball. So what are the key numbers that I potentially look at for this type of golf club on Trackman? So yes, you've got carry distance, you've got launch angles and spin rates. Now the average spin rate for this driver for me was about 2.8, the average launch was about 14, so not too bad, maybe not quite set up exactly as I should have done, but maybe not too bad. One thing I was keen around this was looking at the smash factor, which is the relationship between your club head speed and your ball speed. So an average smash factor of 1.41, which is pretty good really. In an ideal world, you're looking at 1.5. But the key reason I look at smash factor is looking at the consistency of that smash factor all the way through it. So when you think, I'm not going to hit the centre of the golf club every time, I don't play as much as I used to, which is a good indication for you guys. So when I've mishit it, the smash factor still stayed pretty high, which is what you're looking for really. So we've got the lowest smash factor on there was 1.39, the highest was 1.42. So that average was very good, to be honest with you. So this type of technology obviously works on off-center hits. So in terms of the spin rates and the launch angles, that's massively down to shaft, that's massively down to how the golf club is set up for you, which is why you definitely need to get custom fitted. But in terms of the smash ratio and the relationship between the club head speed and the ball speed, the technology is obviously working. So it's definitely something worth looking at if you struggle to hit the golf club in the middle every single time. So thanks for watching the Express Golf channel. I'm Tom Denby. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the bell button so you get all the notifications of all the new videos. And we look forward to seeing you soon.